Whew. Well, I am feeling whirlwindy right now. I don't think that's a real word. In fact, I'm sure it's not a real word. But that's how I feel. It has been a marathon day. It's Thursday night, Thursday after Mardi Gras. I was scheduled this morning from the very beginning with back to back to back appointments. Then I ran downtown, taught class, came back uptown for more appointments that included 2.5 hour asylum interview for someone who really just painfully did not want to be talking about their history. And it was the end of the day, and I was just summoning up the reserve to try to attend to this very important session. And I managed to make it work, and I think she had as good of an experience as she can have. And then I forced myself to go to a workout, and now I'm home and I'm just trying to decompress, and I really need to decompress. But my mind is just working today. Because I don't have my kids, I could schedule myself for a day like that, but even if I don't have my kids, I really shouldn't do a marathon day like I did today. It's just too much, but I had to fit some time in after all the Mardi Gras shenanigans. So here I am feeling a little loopy. Tonight after this video, I'm just going to stop moving, and I am going to focus on the tasks that I need to do tomorrow. Right now I'm feeling super grateful. I'm positively giddy that I made it through this day. But I'm also feeling really grateful for people. Last night I had dinner with someone who has become such a dear friend to me, and she started out as a student way back when I started at Tulane a while, years ago, and moved through supervision to being a colleague of mine, and we just have this kinship, she and I, that's really hard to define, that's always been there, and it's not often that I meet people like that. And I think she would say the same thing, that it's just, I'm so grateful for her. She was in town, she had moved back up north, she was in town, and we had dinner last night and just talked about all the ways we really want to collaborate together. She's got the mind body skills group training that I have. She's also a yoga instructor, and I just am so excited about collaborating with her. But because I've been so busy with all the things this week, I haven't had any time really to focus on the goals that I want to do for my work, but I've got them all kind of lined out. And at the very end of this day, I got an email when I was super exhausted and I was forcing myself to go to this workout. The last thing I did before I left my office was get an email from someone I had reached out to a while back about a wellness offering of Mind Body Skills Group, saying she was ready to start the groups at her workplace. And it was super reinforcing, like, yes, I'm gonna make this work. So that was super exciting. I don't know, I'm feeling just kind of giddy and a little overwhelmed all at the same time. But I feel like there's some things in the universe that are just kind of working out in the last 24 hours. Grateful for the people in my life. I am going to continue to focus on doing the work I want to be doing. I'm still going to try to burn the candle at both ends, as I really don't have a choice right now. And somehow it just all seems to kind of work so far, knock on wood. But I must continue to focus on my own self-care as I make these kind of crazy days for myself. So after this video, I'm just going to stop moving for a while. I am going to sit and breathe. And I really, I had a new client today I was really grateful to meet with, and I just did a real quick soft belly with this client, saying, like, this is kind of the foundation for some of the work we're going to be doing. And as I sat with this new client and did that, I thought to myself, I need to do this myself tonight. So I am going back to basics tonight. I am actually going to set a clock and do 10 minutes of just soft belly, because I do feel, it's not in the camera, but I do feel that my core, my belly, even after this workout, is still kind of like this. There's a million things I have left undone. There are people that I haven't attended to in my world that I really need to. There's this whole list of things that I have to do that I haven't been able to get to do. And all that is sitting right here inside of me. And so I'm going to do 10 minutes of soft belly. And just for the sake of doing it, I will, at the end of this video, just do a quick 2-minute demonstration of soft belly, just in case there's some human that watches this video and hasn't seen any others with it. I will do a quick demo of that. The last 24 hours or so, I've been listening a lot to Mac Miller, who I've just come to love. He, unfortunately, I'm still so giddy, I need to change my affect here. He died a year and a half ago. He's young. He was really young when he died. He died of a drug, what we would say is a drug overdose, although I think that's just a simplification. But he was a really talented hip-hop artist. But he also, so he does a lot of rap, but he does a lot of like kind of R&B rap. He does a lot of, his music is really kind of varied, and he put out a lot of music in his short life. And I was introduced to him because he collaborated with Anderson .Paak on a couple of songs, and that was how I learned of Mac Miller. But I've just come to kind of love him. I kind of have an affection for him, and sadly, again, he is no longer with us. But I'm going to post a song to my playlist called Ladders, which is just kind of fun, and it's just, again, I've been listening to him the last 24 hours, so that's the songs, those are the songs that are in my head, and I like Ladders because it's fun, it's got a great beat, it sort of has a message about what I'm talking about right now, which is that I'm just trying to climb, I'm trying to make things work for myself. There's a lot kind of coming at me, but I'm trying to just keep moving up. So that's the song I'm going to post to my playlist. And before I go decompress in my own way, I am going to sit and do a quick demo of what soft belly is. Again, it's the foundation for the mind-body skills training that I have been a part of, and that I like to teach to other people. And so I am going to do about 10 minutes of this tonight later. But a quick demo of what soft belly is. It's all about relaxing your core. There is a nerve, and this is such a simplification of this, but there is a nerve called the vagus nerve, which has all kinds of impacts on us in many, many ways. But it threads through, this starts right around our core and our belly and goes all the way up into our brain and is a part of the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, which is what regulates our anxiety response, the fight or flight. And so by focusing on relaxing the belly in particular, as opposed to other parts of our body that carry tension, but focusing on relaxing our belly actually stimulates that response that puts the brakes on all that fight or flight mechanism that a lot of us walk around with on a day-to-day basis because we're stressed out. Anyway, so doing breathing and visualization that focuses on relaxing the belly is really having a bigger impact than just relaxing your core. And soft belly is a wonderful exercise to teach to children because it's so simple. It can be taught to anybody. It can literally be done anywhere. It doesn't attract any attention. So simple. You don't have to close your eyes to do soft belly. I love closing my eyes because it helps me focus more on kind of dropping into my body and what that feels like. So quick demo of soft belly is, of course, just ground yourself. Soft belly to me is best done sitting, and relax your hands. The person I was working with today was kind of like this, and that's understandable when you're starting new therapy, but it's important to just kind of relax your fingers even. So let them hang loosely at your sides or in your lap, whatever works. Feel the chair underneath you, giving you that support that you need. Feel the floor underneath your feet if your legs are long enough in this chair you're sitting in. And just start to bring your awareness to your breath. Right now I'm in kind of quick movement mode, so my breath is super shallow. And in this 2 minutes, I'm going to focus on bringing my breath all the way down to the bottom of my lungs. So trying to use the full capacity of my lungs for this one little exercise. So get a breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take some practice to get used to that. And when your thoughts start to come in, as they will, just accept the presence of those thoughts and just let them go. Just set them aside just for this 2 minutes and return your focus to your breath. Just feel the air as it enters your nose. Feel the warmth of the air as it leaves your lungs. Just one little step, just cleansing your body, adding that oxygen you need so badly, of course, and just getting rid of what you don't need. You might want to visualize your lungs being just like balloons that you're trying to fill. So when you inhale, visualize filling a balloon all the way to the bottom. And when you exhale, visualize getting all of the air out of that balloon, each time bringing your air all the way down and then all the way out. And once you're breathing, I'd like you to turn your attention to your core, your belly. Notice if you have any tension in your belly right now as you sit. Maybe that tension is sitting right under your diaphragm. Maybe it feels even deeper than that. But with every breath, see if you can visualize your core, your belly getting a little bit softer every time you exhale. Each exhale is just allowing your belly to rest, to soften. You might even want to visualize something liquid, something warm and soft. And that is your belly getting more and more relaxed with every breath. Next, you can add the words soft on the inhale and belly on the exhale, just in your thought. As you inhale, think soft. As you exhale, think belly. Inhale, soft. Exhale, belly. Inhale, soft. Exhale, belly. And if you do this for a period of time, you will find that your belly does indeed get softer and more relaxed. And again, that can stimulate that vagus nerve, which will help your brain give your body the message that it's okay to relax, and that you're safe, and you don't need to be tense. So this one little exercise can have a pretty major impact on you just in that moment that you take to do it. So that's what I'll be doing tonight, and moving onward to tomorrow.